back to Hexagon Update. Government surveyors have released a report stating that D.C.'s Washington Monument is not as high as originally thought. In a related story, since the legalization of marijuana, many D.C. residents may be soon higher than they previously thought.
And in D.C., a divorce was granted to a woman who testified that one evening when her husband came home, she had on a sexy nightie. She told him to tie her up and do anything he wanted. Well, he tied her up and then went golfing.
The Washington Post reported testing of the mental acuity of 3 elderly residents at a D.C. assisted living facility. Each was asked what is 3 times 3. The first resident answered 166. The second answered Tuesday. The third replied 9. The tester asked that third resident how he came up with that answer. He said, I subtracted Tuesday from 166.
And recently on Monday, the Pentagon demonstrated its newest, most advanced drone, the Global Hawk 2016. The latest version of this costly and sophisticated series of unmanned aircraft is so independent it can now stay in operation longer than a Secretary of Defense.
The American Automobile Association announcing today that Bruce Jenner had never had a car accident until he became a woman. If it's a AAA, it'll...
Well, in medical news now, a man fell asleep on a beach in Florida and had to be admitted to a hospital with severe second-degree burns. The doctor prescribed continuous intravenous feeding with saline, electrolytes, a sedative, and a Viagra pill every 4 hours. When the nurse asked, what good would the Viagra do? The doctor replied, it won't do anything for his condition, but at least it'll keep the sheets off his legs.
A resident at a local assisted living facility decided to make his password incorrect, because if he typed it in wrong, the computer would remind him, your password is incorrect.
And a recent Gallup poll asked the question, what should we do with people who rely on government handouts but are too lazy to work? Most responded, kick them out of Congress. Makes sense.
President Obama has convinced the leaders of the world's biggest economies to move the G8 summit out of Russia this summer and meet in Brussels instead. Vladimir Putin, though, seems unconcerned by this summer because he expects Brussels to be part of Russia by then.
And finally, a convent in Ireland, as Mother Superior lay dying, the nuns gathered around her bed trying to make her last journey comfortable. They tried giving her warm milk to drink, but she refused it. One of the nuns then poured some Irish whiskey into the warm milk. Well, the frail nun drank a little, then drank the whole glass down to the last drop. Her eyes brightened, so the nuns asked her to please give them some words of wisdom before she left them. The dying nun said, don't get rid of that cow. Please don't. We will be back. Thank you.